Hello from Tennessee. It has been about a month or so, I think, so wanted to do a quick update and just chat a little bit this morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Be right back. So my plans to put out consistent content definitely went by the wayside. I've been pretty active in the hobby still. I did buy a watch since last time. I actually bought an Alpinist. It's the brown. It's like the brown dial. I've got it on the strap code bracelet. The strap code bracelet was actually a gift, and I used to wear it on my Hamilton khaki field, which I flipped. So I just had this bracelet, and so to be honest with you, I'd wanted to check out an Alpinist for a while, but I didn't, and I also wanted to be able to use the bracelet, so that was kind of the driving force. But this is a great watch. I enjoy it. I see what the fuss is about. It's just, it's a combination of, utilitarian, I guess, and dressy, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. The next one I'm going to show you, there's going to be two I show you. First off, I actually traded a watch for the 62 Moss. This is the actual original leather that goes on the Alpinist. I think it pairs pretty well with this watch. And it allows me to stick it in my work rotation, which I've done. This is just, I really like this. I'm definitely into Seiko as of late. I got the reduced MM200 recently, and then I've got this one. I was worried that this would could coexist okay with the MM200. It does. I'll probably try to do a video, side-by-side comparison. But decent clasp on this too as well. And as you all probably know, that 62 Moss comes with a couple natives. I'm usually not a big NATO fan, but it is super comfortable on these natives, and you get a couple different looks. You get this, I don't know if the camera picks it up. I would say this is it looks kind of black from the camera. It's probably, sometimes I think I'm kind of colorblind. Looks like it has like kind of a greenish hue to it. And then there's this tan strap too as well. But very, very good quality NATO strap, which I've been enjoying. And so, like I said, I purchased this. I did not purchase this. I actually, upside down. I actually traded for it. But the story gets more interesting, and I'll tell you what I traded in a second. So I got this in this Mido here, Ocean Star. I have to tell you, this is my first experience with Mido, and if you have not checked one out, I would highly, highly recommend. You get an ETA caliber in this baby. You've got 80 hours power reserve. I think unique design language to it. Cool case back, excellent on-the-fly adjustment clasp. Only downside, in my opinion, to this one is the bezel is not super grippy. You can see that right there. I think sometimes when manufacturers try to make their watches a little thinner, you do give up some of that coin edge bezel that allows you to grip. But it does wear super well. And also, you got sign crown there, and the crown guards. The crown's a little bit tough to manipulate, but with that 80-hour power reserve, if it's in your regular rotation, you don't have to get into to winding a whole bunch. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this piece, and it makes me want to check out more Midos too as well. So I got both of these for the Turby. I traded the Turby to my buddy John, and I don't know. It's a way to stay fluid. I'm gonna miss that Turby, but at the same token, sometimes you just have to, or I feeling like with limited watch budget, for me to keep it fluid, trading is what I need to do sometimes, or what I decide to do. I guess nobody needs to do that, most likely. And then lastly, this was another watch I actually picked up from my buddy Keith on a trade. This is a first iteration, I guess you pronounce it Riza. They have since changed to RZE. I can't remember the guy's name, but if you're into micros at all, you can see maybe a little bolder design language, and that the guy that started this company flipped over for Boulder. This is titanium field watch. I'm really enjoying it. It's super comfortable. I'm digging that gray dial. Just a really good watch. And I didn't bring the box out, but it comes with pretty cool packaging. It comes with a fabric strap, and it comes with this Erica style strap too as well. And I decided to trade it for my King Turtle Manta Ray. I enjoyed that watch. I tried to sell it, and I hadn't been able to. And I really enjoy titanium. I think I have 3 titanium watches now. I've got this one, I've got an Oceanus, and then lastly, my last titanium watch is this one right here, which is the Swiss watch company. It's the Arc. I used to own a Bunker, and I flipped it, and so far I've been pretty good with one of my rules. Is like I have a no rebuy rule, so while I missed that Bunker, I wasn't going to rebuy it. And if you all are familiar with Swiss watch company, they just keep coming out with some killer stuff. These straps are pretty cool. I actually wore this yesterday for yard work, and it comes with another little, I guess you would call them, smartwatch type of band. But these things are super comfortable. This thing is so light, it doesn't even feel like it's on the wrist, so it was great for working out in the yard. And this one, I had been kind of on a dry streak for a while, but I won this one from my buddy Corey, and I really appreciate it. He was very generous to pay some kindness forward. I'm telling you, it's a great thing about the hobby and the group I'm in. Got some very generous folks, and it also allows me an opportunity to, like I said, stay fluid in the collecting and trading. I'll probably do another episode. I always say that. I don't know what I'll do, but one episode idea I had going forward too as well is just talking about trading and in general. And initially I was very reluctant, but then I started to see the value in it. And a lot of times, with budgetary concerns, stuff's not getting cheaper out there right now, as we all know. Gas is going up, food's going up. So discretionary income is becoming a little tougher. So for some of us, or especially me, trading is a great way to like I said, stay fluid in the hobby. So this went a little longer than normal. I'm out in the garage, and the weather is beautiful, so it's comfortable out here right now. I run into issues sometimes through the winter time. This is too darn cold out here. Don't want to come out in video. And then in the summertime, I have the opposite problem. I'm hoping some things happen where I actually end up moving my studio inside. We'll see if that comes to fruition. But again, quick catch up. I appreciate everybody who just hangs in there and watches. I'm still enjoying the hobby. I continue to meet people, I'm making friends, having a great time with it. So, as always, stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey. Take care, everybody.